Definitely check one out at Phil Long Hyundai of Chapel Hills, 1540 Auto Mall Loop. Punch it into your GPS. They're right off of Voyager Parkway. Jeff Mattingly, thanks so much for joining me, and enjoy the rest of the match.
No, thank you so much. I mean, the game is great.
Yep. That is Jeff Mattingly from Hyundai of Chapel Hills. Check him out. Great staff. Jeff does a great job, and check out that new Hyundai Ioniq. One of the best EVs on the market today. We'll take a break. I'll bring Roland Vargas back into the fold, and he'll give you his expert analysis on a good first half of play from the Switchbacks as they lead 1-0 here on Extra Sports 1300.
Before Shopify, did you find yourself wondering, where are my sales at? But now you're selling with Shopify, the global commerce platform supercharging your selling. You have no problem selling online, in person, on social media, and beyond. Gary, easy on the cha-ching. I can't even get my lines out.
Oh, sorry, my bad. But my Shopify sales are through the roof.
Amazing, Gary. Bet you're loving how powerful Shopify's tools are.
And I can make my brand look however I want without code.
And that you can sell on all the marketplaces and socials from your Shopify store.
Or all that.
Gary, stop leaving sales on the table. Start selling with Shopify and discover how millions of businesses around the world use Shopify to ignite their selling. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/music23. That's shopify.com/music23. Shopify.com/music23.
A.O. Smith is your local Middle Tennessee water heating and water filtration expert. They enjoy getting involved with local community events such as Titans football, and nationally is the presenting sponsor of the prestigious Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award every year. Most importantly, A.O. Smith takes pride in always being there for your needs at your home or business. When you need a water heater or water filter, think A.O. Smith. And contact us today. To find a local professional installer, visit hotwater.com. That's hotwater.com.
Looking to quit smoking but struggling to find the right way for you? Come check out Colorado's #1 vape shop, Chief Vapor. Chief Vapor has a knowledgeable trained staff that specializes in helping smokers make the switch. We also have a huge selection of disposables, devices, and juice, making it easy to find the right setup for you. Stop by any of our 6 locations and see what vaping can do for you. Chief Vapor. Join the tribe.
E-cigarettes and associated products such as vapors and vapes contain nicotine, which is addictive. These products are only legal to sell to adults ages 21 and older.
This is Matt Mahoney, defender for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks, and you're listening to Extra Sports 1300.
Gilbert, he's got it. Gilbert into the box for Tejada. He scores on the volley. What a goal. Switchbacks up 1-0.
Wonderful. That's the pace we talked about before the game. Jonas Fjellberg made about 60 yards on the right-hand side. Juan Tejada made the perfect run out to in. Beautiful right-footed finish.
That is the difference in the match right now. Surely got to be up for USL Championship goal of the week. Fjellberg to Tejada has the Switchbacks up 1-0. Roland Vargas, your general thoughts on what was a good first half from the Switchbacks?
Yeah, it should be more than one for the Switchbacks. Honestly, they really bossed things early on. Biggest bit of news, of course, is that we figured out how to get our bracelets to light up.
Whoop, whoop.
But no, I mean, look, the Switchbacks, warning signs were there at the end of the first half. I think that Monterey Bay, they caused some issues. They're going to keep the Switchbacks honest early in the second. It's up to the Switchbacks to get back to that tempo they showed early on and get a second goal.
Yeah, Switchbacks out shooting Monterey Bay 7-1. But as Roland mentioned, Switchbacks loosening up a bit defensively. They need to tighten things up. We talk all the time about the first 15 minutes, whether it to be to start the game or coming out of the half. Switchbacks have really made a concerted effort to be better in these situations. We'll see if they are, and protect this lead, maybe even add to it. The second half comes your way next on Extra Sports 1300.
I'm Andrea, founder of a boutique handbag brand, Andy, and this is why I switched to Shopify. I tried 3 other platforms prior to Shopify, and I remember my breaking point was when I would try to make one little change and my entire site would go down. Shopify made it really easy for me to shift everything over and hit the ground running. I was easily able to migrate my products and all of my customer information over. With the drag and drop theme editor, we don't need to hire a developer to do any coding. What's amazing is that each theme is automatically optimized on mobile. It's incredible. It looks even better on the phone. We really like adventure. We would not be able to go on the road without a platform that we can rely on. What are you waiting for? Start your free trial with Shopify today.
From templates that make site design simple to customizations that let you grow at your pace, this is your possibility powered by Shopify. Get a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/music23. Go to shopify.com/music23 to take your business to the next level today.
A.O. Smith is your local Middle Tennessee water heating and water filtration expert. They enjoy getting involved with local community events such as Titans football, and nationally is the presenting sponsor of the prestigious Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award every year. Most importantly, A.O. Smith takes pride in always being there for your needs at your home or business. When you need a water heater or water filter, think A.O. Smith and contact us today. To find a local professional installer, visit hotwater.com. That's hotwater.com.
Hi, this is Paul Winkler. Are you searching for a podcast on money, investing, and financial planning that's actually run by degreed financial planners and isn't driven by the sales process? Then check out the Investor Coaching Show podcast. On a recent podcast, we talked about the stages of retirement and the things you might expect out of the longest vacation you'll probably ever take in your life. Go to paulwinkler.com/podcast or search for the Investor Coaching Show wherever you get your podcasts. The Investor Coaching Show.
Every day, you have a choice. Listen to your coworkers or listen to Extra Sports 1300. Stream your favorite shows on your computer at extrasports1300.com.
And we come back, and the Switchbacks have just taken a 2-0 lead. Deshane Beckford sent a ball into the box. It was fumbled by Carlos Herrera, and it ends up in the back of the net. 2-0 Switchback.
Goalkeeping issues for Monterey Bay continue. Start of half issues continue for Monterey. Great play on the right-hand side by the Switchbacks. Ball right across the front. Stevie Echeverria. We had to wait for PA to confirm that one. Stevie's been pushed very far forward throughout this match. And the Switchbacks come out, get the second goal that they so desperately need.
They will give it to Stevie Echeverria. That will be his second goal of the season as we get a couple looks on the video board here at Widener Field. Yeah, Herrera dove to make the save, ran into his own defender there, and that opened up things for Stevie Echeverria to put it into the back of the net. So Switchbacks lead 2-0. So that is quite the start. Not even better than the start to the first half. It took like twice as long for them to score the first goal. So 2-0, Switchbacks with the lead, and now Monterey Bay going to be desperate to get one here in the next couple of minutes. Enriquez.
It'll be interesting to see what Monterey Bay do, because if they really want to get back into this match, with all due respect, they're going to have to make some changes. They're going to have to bring in some players that can change this game, because so far they haven't shown that they're out there on the pitch. Do they do that, or do they just sort of set up shop, know that their 3 points are probably out of their grasp, and continue on for the rest of this second half? They've got the quality on the bench, but they just don't have it right now in this 11 that they have out on the field. Case in point.
Another bad pass. Roberts trying to run it down. He gets it taken away by Beckford. Beckford or Williams. Quick touch to Speedy. Speedy out to the far side for Tejada. Switchbacks losing their grip on the ball just a bit. They still have it at the top of the box, though. Now Echeverria back to Mahoney. Mahoney to Ogren. Back to Mahoney. And now the Switchbacks will have to recover here. Thought they were going to have a chance to make it 3-0. Segrist Trying to play it up to his man on the far side. That is Tejada, and the defender for Monterey Bay just getting in there to send it out. It will be a Switchbacks throw, 48-12, and counting. Switchbacks with the 2-0 advantage. Stevie Echeverria, for the moment, getting credit, and will continue to get the credit as it goes down officially for his second goal of the season.
Switchbacks just causing so many issues for Monterey Bay. They've got the throw-in right to the edge of the 18 to Stevie Echeverria. Switchbacks would have been offside. Goal kick for Monterey Bay.
That Switchbacks goal, by the way, brought to you by Century Casinos. Welcome to the winner zone.
We're going to have to get Jason Smith on whether that was the fastest out of a half goal in Switchbacks history. It's going to be right up there.
Yeah, 2 minutes into the first half and
40 seconds?
Right.
Question mark into the second?
Says the 46th minute, but that doesn't tell us a whole lot. Monterey Bay, meanwhile, with possession. Now, I don't know what Monterey Bay's travel plans are, but usually around 60 minutes, that's when the altitude starts to hit you if you're on a short turnaround. If you could spend a few days here at 6,000 feet, it mitigates the effects, but I can't imagine Monterey Bay has been here for too terribly long.
No, I would imagine they would have had to have flown out Sunday from Southern California. Switchbacks for Mario Williams gets that one taken right off of his feet. That one over the top, smartly played by Oscar Ogden. Back to Christian Herrera.
Now Herrera down the middle, headed back by Monterey Bay. Ogren back on it to Speedy Williams, up the near sideline to Matt Mahoney. I feel like Matt Mahoney's going to get a goal. He has been so active here tonight as Deshane Beckford now has it. Sends it across. Herrera reaches out to make the save, and his teammates finally pick him up to send that one out of play.
Much better from Carlos Herrera. Big, strong right hand. Push it into a good enough area. And as you said, Monterey Bay sweep it clear.
Switchbacks with it after the throw-in. They'll pass it towards midfield, nearly taken away from James Musa. And now a whistle with 50-52 gone by. Foul going against Monterey Bay. Switchbacks won't be allowed to start quite yet as they have a player down on the far side of the field. Here's Jay Chapman. Trying to work out a knock there. We are back underway. James Musa to his right for Ogren. Ogren plays it over the top for Romario Williams. Headed away, Hugh Roberts. Good play there. Gets into the hands of Carlos Herrera. Ball played up the far side to Boone. Again, Monterey Bay does have their two leading goal scorers available as second-half substitutes if they so choose. Both Christian Valesky and Alex Dixon. I got to imagine one of them is going to come in here at some point. Pass to the far side as the Switchbacks get possession. Speedy Williams looks to the near sideline, plays it that way for Matt Mahoney. Mahoney back to Ogren. To his left for Musa. Musa looking long. Goes to Tejada, catches him in stride. It skips off of Tejada's leg. Juan still able to get under it, but Monterey Bay closes out defensively with Maury Donor. And they send it out for a Switchbacks throw. 52-45 and counting. Switchbacks up 2-0.
More good width from the Switchbacks. Wonder when they'll think about a change of their own. Of course, they played Saturday night as well. Game kind of falling a little bit more like the end of that second half now. Pace has gone out of it just a little bit. All that team talk from Monterey Bay thrown right out the window. Good hold-up play from Romario Williams. Hugh Roberts, though, blasts it clear.
And Hugh Roberts has been charged tonight with picking up the pieces. He's usually running down bad passes or heading the ball away as Deshane Beckford plays it to the far post. Monterey Bay able to just get it out. It will be a switchbacks throw, but again, more poor play around the 18-yard box by Monterey Bay. Switchbacks will have a throw here. Patrick Segrist at the top of the box, and again, Roberts called upon to clear it away. Colorado Springs has it back on the far sideline. Sending it in. Carlos Herrera dropped it, but he's able to cover it back up as Romario Williams was charging in. Monterey Bay has been a mess this evening. Matt Mahoney across midfield plays it up to Deshane Beckford. Beckford's pass just tipped out of the reach of Stevie Echeverria. Switchbacks able to get it back, and then Jay Chapman turns it over. Now Boone. Just get rid of the ball for your own good. Up to Okoli. Back to Boone. Monterey Bay now with some space. They'll play it to the near side for Grant Robinson. Robinson to Murphy over the top. Out of the reach of Okoli. Christian Herrera gets it off the bounce. Rolls it out to James Musa. Musa up to Segrist. Patrick Segrist. Back to Musa. James Musa flips it to the near side for Mahoney. Mahoney up to Echeverria. Leaves it for Beckford. Beckford over the top for Matt Mahoney. Just couldn't quite get his foot on it. Monterey Bay able to play it back to their goalkeeper.
I like your call, Mahoney drifting further and further forward and centrally as well. Trying to get on the end of something. He was just trying to sweep that one and just carry the pass on. Wasn't going for goal, but just didn't get clean contact with it. As Monterey Bay tried their right-hand side.
Hugh Roberts within the middle of the formation. Passes across midfield. Again, another turnover by Monterey Bay. Robinson this time not on target with his pass, but is able to recover to stop the momentum of the switchbacks as they'll throw it in on the near sideline. Matt Mahoney to Speedy Williams. Williams over to Musa. Now Jay Chapman. To Oscar Ogren. Now up the field. That one blocked. Good play by Murphy. Monterey Bay has it back. Enriquez to Roberts. Romario Williams charging in. Roberts just gets it to Herrera. Romario runs him down, and Herrera sends it to midfield.
That's probably the 10th time we've seen almost that exact same scenario play out this evening. Roberts just at the last second able to keep that one out of the reach of Romario Williams.
Monterey Bay to the midfield circle for Roberts. Roberts directing traffic here. Plays it to the near sideline for Robinson. Robinson with Enriquez in tow. Passes it to Enriquez in the corner. Enriquez gets around Matt Mahoney. Matt recovers, and the cross is deflected out by Oscar Ogren. Good team defending by the switchbacks. Throw-in. Now Robinson whips it in with the left foot. That one to the far side. And now Monterey Bay sending it back this way. Couple of headers. Now a third, and Christian Herrera will grab it and smother it. Still 2-0 switchbacks. 57-52 and counting. Herrera rolls it up to Jay Chapman. Now to the near side for Matt Mahoney. Back to Mahoney. Now to Ogren. Tyreek McGee is going to make his way into this contest shortly. Ogren across the formation to James Musa. Musa cross midfield there. Switchbacks battling on the far sideline, ends up going out off of Monterey Bay. Switchbacks will throw it into Romario Williams. Williams reversing fields, not near enough on it to get it to Beckford. And a whistle will go against the visitors here.
Malik Foster as well with Tyreek McGee. I think you've had trouble slowing down the switchbacks up until this point.
Right.
Wait till they bring on these two.
Switchbacks off the free kick. It's deflected in the air. Monterey Bay able to get possession. Pass it across midfield here. James Musa battling, wins the ball back for Colorado Springs. Now Speedy Williams to Jay Chapman. Chapman flips it forward, was looking for Speedy. Couldn't quite get it to him. Now Matt Mahoney involved in the play yet again. Over to Chapman. Chapman trying to feed Mahoney again. May have gone a little bit of a bump that got him off course, and it ends up running out for a Monterey Bay goal kick, and we will get the aforementioned changes. Malik Foster will come in for Juan Tejada, one of the goal-scoring heroes this evening. And Tyreek McGee will come in for Jay Chapman. So a lot of pace being placed into this Switchbacks 11. McGee for Chapman, Foster for Tejada, and Juan Tejada is going to get a standing ovation from the fans on the near side of the field. A brilliant goal to open the scoring tonight. And he is quickly becoming a fan favorite here in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, he's fantastic. We've talked about his energy ever since the Switchbacks signed him, his quality on the ball, especially in that first half, the reason that he was the consistent outlet for the Switchbacks and the way he was able to cut in on his right foot, absolutely devastating. Deserved his goal, might deserve another accolade after the game. Christian Fileski going to check in for the visitors, one of a trio of substitutions that they're going to make. Adrian Rebelar as well.
Now Monterey Bay
and Sam Gleadle
turns it over. This one sent upfield, just out of the reach of Romario Williams. Yeah, it's desperation time for Frankie Allup's club. The question is it too late to bring on three of your regular starters? Gleadle will come in here for Jesus Enriquez. Adrian Rebelar into the contest, as well as Christian Fileski. Fileski second on the team this season in goals. These substitutions brought to you by the William J. Hibble Sports Medicine and Performance Center. Learn more at hibblecenter.org. Fileski for Okoli, so that'll be a like-for-like change. Who did Rebelar come in for?
I have no idea.
Didn't quite catch that. He's going to be in the midfield, though. We know where he'll be as that one sent out of play. Segrist will have a throw. The Switchbacks, even with the 2-goal lead, need to be wary because there are some regular contributors to Monterey Bay who have just been inserted into this lineup. Speedy Williams takes it at midfield, but there is a foul behind the play going against Colorado Springs.
Referee waited for an advantage. There wasn't one. That's why the slightly delayed whistle.
Let's, while we have a moment, pause 10 seconds. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Switchback Soccer on Extra Sports 1300.
KCSF Colorado Springs, a Cumulus media station. Live from the Clutch Bet Studios, this is Extra Sports 1300.
Romario Williams in a conversation with the official as we get back underway. Switchbacks leading 2-0, 63-18. Gone by on this 4th of July match. Valesky to Revelar, the two of the three subs getting involved in play here. And one sent in by Robinson, deflected out by the Switchbacks. Monterey Bay will have a throw. Robinson throws it to Roberts towards his own goal. Roberts to Kai Green. Cross midfield. Switchbacks had it for a moment. Now they fully possess it with Malik Foster. I chuckled because he was flying downfield, but unfortunately Monterey Bay able to take back possession. They'll flip it downfield. Good header away by Matt Mahoney. It'll be a Monterey Bay throw. Valesky will do the honors. Valesky scoring 5 goals in the 2020 season for the Switchbacks. Kind of been a bit of a journeyman here early in his professional career, or at least over the last few years. Feels like he's found a home with Monterey Bay. He's produced. Hugh Roberts with it just shy of midfield. And Valesky getting one off the dome. May have gone clipped in the ear. It was a pass up the field that was quickly redirected by Musa, and it hit Valesky, I think, in the side of the head. Valesky, though, caught a few hockey games when he was here. He right back up. No need for the training staff to come out. Well, they're going to come out anyway because he got hit in the head. Valesky's like, I'm good, but I think USL rules are going to dictate that he comes out because of head contact.
Steve Echeverria stole a drink from the Monterey training staff while they were out there. Cheeky but fair.
It'll be a drop ball to the Switchbacks, and Valesky will be allowed to re-enter immediately. Christian Herrera over to the far side of the field. Musa sends it downfield. Malik Foster with the header, but nobody further downfield as Herrera will get that one. Carlos Herrera, and I can hear the wooing, and I know what's coming, and I don't like it. Jason Smith will agree with me on this. Hugh Roberts with it on the near sideline. His pass taken away. Deshane Beckford, who set up the last goal, will get it taken away. And now Monterey Bay sending it down the near sideline. Ogren runs it down. Ogren to Mahoney. Up the field for Speedy Williams. Williams to the near sideline. Now Matt Mahoney through 2 defenders to Speedy. Back out to the near sideline. Now more centrally. That'll help my sight lines here. Tyreek McGee dribbling to his left. Now over to the far sideline. Back to McGee. McGee entered as the second half substitute for the Switchbacks. Got the start on Saturday against Miami. As the Switchbacks lose it out of play. Monterey Bay going quickly here, down by 2 goals. They'll pass it across midfield to Valesky. Now a quick touch from Valesky. Nobody home, and Christian Herrera will easily pick that one up. Throw it out to Matt Mahoney. Now to Oscar Ogren, who will dribble up the field. Goes across the field to Malik Foster, headed away by Monterey Bay. They do keep it in between the lines, and that allows the switchbacks to break the other way. Here's Malik Foster. Goes down. Referee says no contact.
Penalty.
Oh, they will say it is. A very nonchalant penalty call from the referee. You would think he'd be more demonstrative because he opens himself up for exactly what's going on. A mob of Monterey Bay players surrounding him. You got to sell a call like that. As we get another look at the replay here.
Yeah, he gave himself time to think about it. There's that pace of Malik Foster. Defender was slow coming across. Got a piece of Malik Foster as he went through. Did Kai Green maybe just clip that right ankle, sending it into his left leg. Penalty kick upcoming. Switchbacks to make it 3 and make it 3 points.
Malik Foster, meanwhile, up and trying to work out the knock that he picked up on that tackle from Kai Green. There's the best angle we will get. And Malik Foster. Yep. It will go. It's not Roland and I's job to call the penalties. It's the referees, and the referee says it's a penalty. So we'll go with that. Switchbacks with an opportunity to go up 3-0. Who's going to take this one? Got to be Romario Williams, right? Many conversations going on here.
Referee's going to have a talk with the assistant. I can't imagine it's about the penalty kick. I would imagine it's for something that happened after that, you would assume. But you never know in this league.
Yeah, this is going to be Romario Williams' penalty to take here. And now what's going on?
They're upset because it's being played on the board.
Oh. Yeah.
But the referee not allowed to look at that. Kai Green's got a point. Let's just put it that way. He's got more than a point. There was certainly daylight from that replay that we saw. That was down the field. Either way, switchbacks penalty kick.
And Monterey Bay, Valesky almost grabbed the ball and punted it into the stands. He thought better of it because he would be gone, and now he's going to pick up a yellow card for that.
We're flirting with the absurd here as we're into a 4th minute before this penalty kick.
Once all this is done, Romario Williams is going to take this penalty kick. Hugh Roberts not giving up on his protest. Now will be guided away from Romario Williams by the official, and here we go. Romario Williams steps up. He's the team leader in goals with 7, looking for number 8. Carlos Herrera in goal. Not giving anything away, hopping back and forth. Romario Williams stoic. Gets the whistle. Williams runs in place, charges up, shoots and scores! Bangarang! Switchbacks up 3-0. Romario Williams, his 8th of the season.
Romario Williams had to wait an awfully long time to take it. Just gave the goalkeeper the eyes, gave him the shoulder as well, dropped that left shoulder. Goalkeeper goes to his right. Romario Williams just passes it into the back of the net. 3-0, Switchbacks FC, 3 points all but guaranteed.
And we talked about how the competition level would step up tonight. Hey, scoreboard operator, stop showing the penalty. Seriously. We've talked about how the competition level would take a step up. It has, but you wouldn't know it with the scoreboard. The Switchbacks have just been in a zone here at Widener Field over the last 4 matches. They've now outscored their opponents 11-0.
And I know you will mention this in the post-game broadcast. This is going to put the Switchbacks up above Monterey.
It will, and I will mention it.
This is huge for the Switchbacks as they go into their little mini break. Oscar Agren heading off to the Big Apple for a couple of days with his brother who's visiting from Sweden.
Well, that'd be fun.
Not the greatest time in the world to be going to New York City, but still a little toasty.
It is.
And good luck with those flights these days.
Switchbacks up 3-0. Romario Williams, the latest goal. Told you the trend with Romario. He scores one, he's going to get one the next game, and that's exactly what trend he continues on here. Switchbacks goal brought to you by Century Casinos. Welcome to the winner zone. Not much on that strike from Monterey Bay, saved easily by Christian Herrera. The only bit of business that has to be attended to is regarding Christian Herrera. I won't go any further than that. Now Matt Mahoney breaks free on the near side. Mahoney tried to play it in. It was blocked. Matt gets it back. Over to Stevie Echeverria. Now Segrist up the far sideline to Foster. To Romario Williams. Back to Foster. Into the box again. Malik Foster shoots. Herrera with the save. And the ball's still in play. What is going to be the call to go against the Switchbacks?
Really big save with the left foot for Herrera. Another change for Monterey Bay. They'll bring on Alex Lara.
It will be Lara's 5th appearance of the year. That is it.
Former Cal State Northridge star, home of the.
That was the Highlander, right?
That's not the Highlander.
No, Northridge. They have Matador.
There it is.
I could see the logo. So the logos with the red and black, and he's yes, Matador.
Transferred from Mount San Antonio College, home of the Mounties.
Wolves. Okay.
If you're a Super Troopers fan, the Meounties. Did the second one need to be made? We've talked about this before, but I feel like
it was so disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they should have known. Like, did Da Vinci go, I'm going to try to paint another Mona Lisa? Like, just leave it be. Oh, no, the wave is starting. 76-13 gone by. 3-0 Switchbacks.
Somebody had written Leonardo the check, though. He would have done it. Switchbacks are in again on the far side.
Malik Foster going to run this one down. The only question is, can he keep it in play? Sure he can. He's really fast. Ball sent into the box. Switchbacks unable to get on the other end. Herrera will grab it, immediately roll it out to the near side. Stephen Hogan ushering his team to the near side to account for the space that just opened up. They do so well. Hugh Roberts with it. As night has fallen here in Colorado Springs, meaning some people locally are shooting off some of their own fireworks, which I thought was against the rules.
It rained this morning.
Does that automatically lift the pain?
It'll be fine.
Ball deflected out. Monterey Bay will have the throw in. Simon Dawkins. I haven't talked about him a lot
at all
tonight. Switchbacks, when they set their mind to isolating somebody, they do it. It was Murphy on Saturday. We hardly talked about him. It seems like Dawkins tonight is the marked man, and the Switchbacks have taken him completely out of this contest. James Musa plays it back to Christian Herrera. Herrera up to Agren. This is going to be a great one to sit on for 10 days.
Yep.
Switchbacks will host San Diego Loyal next. You're going to want to see this team in action. They're really got something going right now. SwitchbacksFC.com is where you go to get your tickets. Malik Foster within the middle of the field. Plays it across. Finds Deshane Beckford one-on-one. That's not going to end well for Monterey Bay. Beckford passes it to Romario Williams. Cleared out by Monterey Bay. Ogren back across midfield to Musa. Halfway through the 79th minute, Switchbacks leading 3-0. Juan Tejada, Stevie Echeverria, Romario Williams, the goal scorers tonight for the Switchbacks. Ogren, back to Herrera. Christian Herrera, up the field for Matt Mahoney, just out of his reach. Mahoney gives Christian the thumbs up, likes the idea there. Lara just entered the contest as a sub, passes a little bit behind his teammate, allowing Romario Williams to take it away, but then repossessed by the visitors. Now to Roberts in the circle, dribbling it forward. Plays it to Robinson. Matt Mahoney closes down defensively, may have deflected that ball as it went through. Romario Williams finishes off the play. It will be a Monterey Bay throw-in here.
Improvised clearance from Oscar Ogren with the left shin.
Switchbacks able to take it away. Speedy Williams dragged down by his shirt. No whistle. I think that's a makeup call for the earlier one.
Nice challenge from Matt Mahoney.
And the Switchbacks have it with Deshane Beckford, and he's in space. Deshane Beckford right down the middle of the field. Nutmegs the defender, but he can't quite get to it. Immediately turned to the official wanting the foul. Did not get it.
Yeah, they wanted the advantage. It didn't occur there. Did the Switchback. Sam Gleadle was giving his jersey a little bit of a pull as he ran through. And Monterey's going to get a free kick just outside the corner of the Switchbacks 18. 10 minutes left. Fireworks going on around us in the background.
Boy, oh boy, are we going to get... No, we're going to get a look at the foul on the
it was a foul.
Video board.
Yeah, fair enough. Patrick Segrist just a little late coming in with the challenge on Chase Boone.
I just want to see the Beckford nutmeg on Lara. Poor guy's only played in 4 matches, and you throw him in one-on-one in the middle of the field with Deshane Beckford. So here's the free kick, forthcoming for Monterey Bay. It'll be from the far side.
Watch out for the pullback, or not.
This one sent into the box, cleared out by Colorado Springs. Monterey Bay back with it. Robinson fires that one very nearly on frame.
Maybe should have pulled it back to him initially. Quite a strike from Grant Robertson. Hit it sweetly on the left foot. Former George Mason Patriot. Turn your bracelet off, Ryan.
What's the battery life on these things?
I know, and how do you change it?
Is there a watch battery in here? I don't know technology.
Only took us like 5 years to get the mic stands.
This is why they don't give us the giveaways. Because we don't appreciate them. I mean, we appreciate them. We just don't know how to utilize them properly.
Hat I know what to do with. Picnic blanket, kind of. This, I have no idea.
Switchbacks working their way into the Monterey Bay end here as Echeverria will get out to the far side for Beckford. He's really fast. He'll play it over to Romario Williams. Turns. And this one goes out to a Switchback player who put it in. What a shot!
Stevie Echeverria, goal of the season, candidate 4-0 Switchbacks FC. What a strike from Stevie Echeverria.
How about a brace for Stevie? doubles his goal total for the year in one night. That one was just deflected right to Stevie, and he ripped it past Carlos Herrera. 4-0 Switchbacks. This Switchbacks goal brought to you by Century Casinos. Welcome to the winner zone, although the Switchbacks have been living there for the past 30 minutes. What a goal.
Sat up perfectly for him. Laces right through it. Stevie Echeverria, 4-0, your USL Championship goal of the week.
Is that better than Juan Tejada's?
It is. And 2 now for Stevie Echeverria. He'll be pushing for that team of the week.
No, most assuredly. I don't even care what happens this weekend. 2 goals for Stevie Echeverria. A career night for Stevie on the 4th of July. And wouldn't you know it, the Switchbacks are closing in on their 4th straight home win on the 4th of July, leading 4-0. Just spooky.
Deep stuff.
Now Monterey Bay is just playing for pride. 84-19 and counting.
They're going to have to play against Aaron Wheeler here pretty soon.
That'll be fun for them. Hugh Roberts.
Is there anyone we can contact to not get coach after this one and just get Stevie Echeverria instead?
Yes, you know who we could contact. Contact him.
Okay.
This one played into the box. I'm sure Hoagie would be okay with that. Here's a shot from Monterey Bay. Missed. It's Mark Valesky out in front. Valesky was trying for a redirect, and it ends up in the hands of Christian Herrera. Five minutes in the allotted 90 left to play. We have had quite a few stoppages. The penalty that was called being a lengthy one, so I think we're probably closer to 10 minutes away from this one being in the books. But the way the Switchbacks were playing, let's go for 30 more minutes. Christian Herrera able to dive to his left to make another stop. Trailheads are living their best lives right now, jumping around. The most resounding victory of the season for Colorado Springs if this scoreline holds. Or if they add to it, it would be even more so. Foul going against the Switchbacks, and that will allow Wheels to make his way into the contest. He will replace Romario Williams. His substitution brought to you by the William J. Hibble Sports Medicine and Performance Center. Learn more at hibblecenter.org. For Wheeler, this will be his 16th appearance. He's a regular contributor in this situation. Late in the match, coming on here, gives a big hug to Romario Williams, who scored his 8th goal of the year. So in comes Wheeler, 87 minutes on the clock, right, meow. Hugh Roberts, just shy of midfield, looking up that field, passing it up that field, getting the pass back now. I mean, we talked about the strength of this team being their defense. And look, I know they have Carlos Herrera in goal, and he's prone to make a mistake, only having played in a handful of matches. But this back line, which is not being rotated, this is their 4 guys. They have struggled.
Yeah, there have been huge gaps. In fairness, they haven't gotten a ton of help from the midfield. It's been far too disjointed for Monterey Bay. When the Switchbacks have attacked quickly, they just have not been able to deal with it at all. Worst run of the season so far for Monterey Bay, 3 against the artist formerly known as the OC Blues, and then 4 so far this evening against the Switchbacks.
Yeah, this week has not been kind to a Monterey Bay club that had won 4 consecutive matches. They were unbeaten in 5 going into Saturday, and now they're about to be done with the Independence Day weekend, having had 7 goals hung on them. At least. Stay tuned. We're only in the 89th minute. Christian Herrera downfield looking for Aaron Wheeler over his head. Monterey Bay with the first touch. Switchbacks trying to get possession. Yeah, I think with the 4-0 scoreline, the referees are going to let everything go. Aaron Wheeler, quick touch out to Deshane Beckford on the far side. Beckford dribbles to his right, plays it that way for Speedy Williams. Good pass to Tyreek McGee. McGee steps to his right, now crosses over to his left. That's his dominant foot. Now out to Matt Mahoney. To the near side, Malik Foster. Foster, quick touch, goes back to Foster from Williams. Foster sending it in, headed out by Monterey Bay. Matt Mahoney keeps it in play for Colorado Springs. Mahoney splits a double team. Shot from Stevie Echeverria, was looking for the Hattie. And fired it into a Monterey Bay defender, and a whistle going against Colorado Springs.
Yeah, Aaron Wheeler just leaning that shoulder in. Shouldn't be too much tick-tock shop stoppage time. I would guess just have mercy and put a 3 up on the board.
And Patricia McCracken says a 4. 4 minutes of TikTok shop stoppage time. Monterey Bay, meanwhile, down the far sideline. Overlapping run to Valesky. Valesky's pass cleared out easily by James Musa. One hops it into the stands. Monterey Bay off the throw will earn a corner kick. As they immediately turned and fired. Go off of Segrist. This corner kick brought to you by McDivitt Law Firm. We're in your corner. And by we, I mean McDivitt Law Firm.
McDivitt.
This one sent in by Monterey Bay. Headed out, I think Mahoney did the job there. Monterey Bay with it back. Further away than they just started. Switchbacks have numbers. Go, boys. Up to Foster. Just skips out of his reach. Malik can still run this down, though, and he will, but that does allow Monterey Bay to get back in position. Foster is going to turn left or right. He'll pass it left to Tyreek McGee. Nice little spin. Tyreek getting free. Tyreek firing, and that one curled away from the goal, and it will be a goal kick. Carlos Herrera, who has had a night to forget, will boot this one downfield on the goal kick. Musa camping under it. Heads it with great ferocity. Monterey Bay back on it. They'll work the far sideline again. Sent in, and one hops Christian Herrera, who smothers it. Oscar Ogren gives him a little pat on the head, likes the job that Christian Herrera has done tonight. Tyreek McGee, just shy of the midfield circle, plays it near side for Foster. Malik one-on-one, steps around his man. He had no chance. Foster with the second defender closing in. That's Roberts. Foster will get to the end line, plays it across the face of goal. Nobody was there. Monterey Bay able to clear it out. A great delivery by Malik Foster. Shame no one is on that far post. Monterey Bay playing out the string here. They're going to go back to California and try to figure some things out. And now Colorado Springs forcing another turnover. Here's Aaron Wheeler. Wheeler still with it. Tried to flip it, I think, to Tyreek McGee. Monterey Bay able to send it out towards midfield, and Moose's header goes out. So it'll be a throw for Monterey Bay.
Don't forget the Switchbacks will travel to Monterey late August, Saturday night, 4 p.m. Hawaiian start on the 26th of August.
These two teams split the season series last year, each team winning in their home stadium. So that trend will continue here through match number 3 in the storied rivalry between the Switchbacks and Monterey Bay. This one flipped forward to Malik Foster. Foster over to Aaron Wheeler. Wheeler looking to turn, gets shoved down. Grant Robinson will make that the last thing that happens tonight. It was delayed by 47 minutes, but well worth the wait. Colorado Springs mollywops Monterey Bay 4-0. Your final score. Our night is not over yet. Oh, no. A Switchbacks post-match show you'll want to hear, complete with comments from the head coach, Stephen Hogan, unless Roland has secured Stevie Echeverry. Either way, we got to get somebody on the record for what this was tonight. A brilliant performance by the Switchbacks. We'll go through all 4 scorers, give you all the stats, man of the match, everything you come to know and love about the Switchbacks post-match show. And it starts in 2 minutes here on Extra Sports 1300.
Hi, this is Paul Winkler. Are you searching for a podcast on money, investing, and financial planning that's actually run by degreed financial planners and isn't driven by the sales process? Then check out the Investor Coaching Show podcast. On a recent podcast, we talked about the stages of retirement and the things you might expect out of the longest vacation you'll probably ever take in your life. Go to paulwinkler.com/podcast or search for the Investor Coaching Show wherever you get your podcasts. The Investor Coaching Show.
When picking a commerce platform, you have 2 choices.
Oh, you piece of...
Or...
Yeah!
I prefer... Don't you? That's the sound of selling on Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Online, in person, on social media, and beyond. Why battle inferior platforms' weak tools?
You...
Lack of brand control.
That looks like...
And limited integrations.
Would have helped to know this.
Stop leaving sales on the table. Join the millions of businesses around the world growing on Shopify and get the industry-leading tools from the best converting checkout to powerful order management features. Gain control with code-free site design and harness Shopify's limitless integrations for limitless growth. Shopify.
Less. More.
Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/music23. That's shopify.com/music23. Shopify.com/music23.
Looking to quit smoking but struggling to find the right way for you? Come check out Colorado's #1 vape shop, Chief Vapor. Chief Vapor has a knowledgeable trained staff that specializes in helping smokers make the switch. We also have a huge selection of disposables, devices, and juice, making it easy to find the right setup for you. Stop by any of our 6 locations and see what vaping can do for you. Chief Vapor. Join the tribe.
E-cigarettes and associated products such as vapors and vapes contain nicotine, which is addictive. These products are only legal to sell to adults ages 21 and older.
Your favorite hosts close to your heart, or wherever you put your phone. Download the Extra Sports 1300 app and listen to your favorite shows anywhere.
And we come back, and the Switchbacks have just taken a 2-0 lead. Deshane Beckford sent a ball into the box. It was fumbled by Carlos Herrera, and it ends up in the back of the net. 2-0 Switchback.
Goalkeeping issues for Monterey Bay continue. Start of half issues continue for Monterey. Great play on the right-hand side. by the Switchbacks.
The Colorado Springs Switchbacks start off each half as well as you could possibly expect, and they piled it on from there as they beat Monterey Bay 4-0. Welcome in. This is the Switchbacks post-match show brought to you by the Phil Long family of dealerships, official automotive sponsor of the Switchbacks, offering over 3,600 new and pre-owned vehicles. Find out why Colorado drives Phil Long at phillong.com. Now we wait for the fireworks. I believe that the whole citywide presentation of fireworks tonight has been delayed because of our delay. This game didn't get going till 7:47 because of lightning and hail, but Roland Vargas, well worth the wait. You can put this up against any performance from this team this season. They were brilliant.
Yeah, I think it was the most comprehensive performance. We've seen flashes of this from the Switchbacks, but nothing this sustained, nothing this 90 minutes, the way that they started the first half to get a goal after just a couple of minutes, and then the second half after just a couple of seconds. I think it was absolutely fantastic. Christian Herrera, easiest clean sheet he's going to have all season long. The center backs were not tested. The way that the Switchbacks dictated tempo, pace, possession, chances, everything. We'll look at the stats here soon. They'll bear that out. The Switchbacks were simply brilliant.
Well, let's give you the rundown of how this one shook out. Juan Tejada, Roland and I have this has been at least 2 weeks that Roland Vargas and I have been dead set on wanting to see Jonas Fjellberg and Juan Tejada in the same lineup. We got it tonight because Stephen Hogan doing some rotating coming off the win against Miami on Saturday. And wouldn't you know it, it was Fjellberg with a terrific run down the far side. Let's talk about that. The speed that I mean, you talked about Fjellberg that has maybe some speed that I did not recognize that he had, but he certainly showed it, got to a long pass. It was able to almost in one motion deliver the ball to Juan Tejada for the finish.
Yeah, flat out, Jonas Fjellberg is as fast as just about anyone, and his speed of thought is really, really brilliant too, and that creates a lot of space. That really helps him. The way that he was able to flick that turn, and then he had about 60 yards to go, honestly, from where that play initiated, and he began his run to then him picking up the ball and then whipping it across the face of goal. It was a simply stunning cross. It was inch perfect. And then Juan Tejada inside of the right foot, a much more difficult finish than you'd imagine. He did it perfectly. 1-0 Switchbacks FC.
And then that would be the only goal scored in the first half, but some signs that Monterey Bay was coming to life at the end of the half. So you know that Stephen Hogan, during the halftime break, tried to refocus his team, noticing some of those same signs, and boy, did they come out and look just as good, if not better, than they did in the first couple of minutes. As you mentioned, Stevie Echeverria with the goal just seconds into that second half. It was literally they took the opening kick. Deshane Beckford went straight down the field, played it in. Echeverria knocked it in the back of the net. I mean, it was like boom, 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 and the Switchbacks were up 2-0, and that's exactly how you want to respond after you let go of the rope just a bit there at the end of the first half.
Yeah, and look, I think we mentioned it during that first half call. The game kind of lulled a little bit, and Monterey Bay, look, they didn't create a ton.